I got to put the sunglasses on for this. So I want to have that same look, that coaching demeanor here with Coach Mark Guondolo, Coach G out at Cypress Bay. First and foremost, congratulations on the win over Miramar. But second, I know there's a lot of work left to be done for this team.
Oh, yeah, we're just getting started. I mean, I told the players, this is when the fun starts.
So I asked you before this off air, kind of jokingly, you nervous or anything? But I feel like well, I think you're going to enjoy this, aren't you?
Oh yeah, this is why you do this. This is why we work so hard, all summer long, all winter long, we're playing good ball at the right time. So we'd like to keep it going.
At this point, when you put Miramar out there, I think these kids know what they're up against. It's neighborhood, it's Broward, it's Route. Now you got Seminole Ridge. How do you think the team is sort of? Do they know where they are? Like, do they know where they are at this point in the playoffs? And how do you translate to them, what they're going to face in Seminole Ridge?
Yeah, I think they do. I mean, it is tough after a big emotional win against your, crosstown rival. But you got to get up again. I mean, you got to win in advance. That's what tournament play is all about. I mean, we've had a good week of practice. We got to have a good one today. And they pose a lot of problems because they're well coached, very disciplined, they're conditioned, they pound you, they run the football, they play good defense. So, that's always going to keep you in the game. So we better be ready.
That sounds like kind of your style of play, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you probably put them on tape and you probably like, oh, I know what this is all about.
Yeah, it's a little old school, and Coach Dickman does a good job over there.
You've been in this a long time, Coach. I'm not trying to age you or anything. You're a little gray in there. You're trying to put that moose in to cover it up. But I mean, you still thrive on this?
Yeah, I was telling someone, against Miramar, I was all wound up before the game and getting the butterflies, and I said, I know I'm still in it. Once I lose that, then it's time to give it up. But right now, I still have that fire.
Oh, okay, why? Let's get down to the nuts and bolts of your team. Let's start on the offensive side of the ball. I know you guys have been on a roll last part of the season, and obviously 2 games in the bag so far in the playoffs. What's been happening right on with your offense?
Well, it starts with the O-line, and we're getting better each week. We put a new offense in last spring, and we're all getting used to it. And then Matt Days is really playing well, our running back, and Geronte Lewis is running the offense well. Alex Montgomery is a great receiver on the outside. Josh Kaiser, our fullback, contributes. So it's really a team offense. I mean, we feature Matt, but we can do a lot of different things.
Defensively, let's talk about that side of the football. And then I guess this week, right, stopping the run's got to be the utmost importance.
Yeah, if you don't stop the run, I mean, they're looking to get 3 or 4 yards, and they're happy with that. So you got to bow up and get physical and come off low. So our front's going to be important. Nico Marley's been our key all year, and we need him to be strong. Keon Auguste, our defensive end, has really played well. Anthony Bennett, the other DN. C.J. Mercado, we moved the linebacker down, has really played well. Then we're rotating a lot of our offensive linemen on that D-line. So those guys have made a difference. But, yeah, it's going to be a team effort on defense.
What about your secondary? I know you've got a lot of talent there. Is this one of those games where they got to get a little dirty?
Yeah, they got to come up and tackle. Dion Hallman, Bose Joseph, Marquise Dudley. I mean, they're all good cover guys, but they also hit too.
All right, Coach G, I know you got your team warming up in the background. The last thing you want to do is talking to me, man. I appreciate the time. Thanks for everything.
Good having you.
We'll see you Friday.
All right, take care.